Business. People may say that business is difficult, complicated, and sophisticated. When we're talking about Pertamina, PGN, or even Google, you may think that business is very complicated. You may ask about what is the IRR, NPV, PER, and all those three letters jargon of finance. What if I told you that business is simple? Those big corporations that I've talked to you about, it's no difference than the food stalls that we have lunch together. Yeah, it is that simple. And that's what Charan would like us to know. And he did it in the books called What the CEO Wants You to Know. You will see that all those big corporations have the same building blocks like the food stalls in front of us. Curious enough? Let's see the review by Bright Stars. I hope you enjoy it.
The fundamentals don't differ whether you are running a fruit stand or a Fortune 500 company. The point is to concentrate on the things that make your company thrive. Number 1 is taking care of customers. Number 2, generating cash. Number 3, earning a good return on invested capital. And number 4, growing profitably.
Customer acquisition is expensive. In order to acquire new customers, companies must effectively target, market to, and convince customers to try their product or services. When mass business begin, they do a lot of advertising. They are hungry for customers. Existing business treat advertising as an opportunity. They take for granted their customers will always be there. A lot of business spend money on every and anything they believe will bring more customers. Unfortunately, there is nothing strategic, inexpensive, or effective about shot-a-gun approach. Consequently, leaders get disappointed when their efforts bear no fruit. Many business owners do not take time to figure out who is their target customers, what are their target customers like and dislikes, needs and wants, which types of media do they consume, what is the cheapest way to reach them, how much is the target customers willing to pay for their product or service, where and how should we sell our products. Worst of all, once leaders answer this and other questions and develop a plan, they not stick to it long enough to get results. All of these questions and more must be answered in order to develop an effective marketing plan to acquire new customers. Customer retention is expensive compared to acquisition. Therefore, it is better to keep an existing customer than to find a new one.
What is good growth? Companies that thrive over the top run grow. Both the top and bottom lines consistently over time. They do it through good growth. Okay, good growth is profitable, organic, differentiated, and sustainable. Let's look at all 4 factors. First, profitable. Good growth has to be not only profitable but capital efficient. That is, it needs to earn an amount greater than the company could receive by putting its money in something else. Okay. Second one is organic. The best growth naturally flows out what of the company is already doing. Not only is that efficient, but it also builds the organization creativity muscle. The third one is differentiated. You never want to provide a product or service that is seen as a commodity. Customer must prefer it. Otherwise, you will never make very much money. You are sustainable. You are not looking for quick spike in revenue. The goal is to have the growth continue year after year. Guys, you have to remember that every business, the best building blocks are always the same.
Hello, good morning everyone. From the heart of Bogor, let's continue about Charan's book, What the CEO Wants to Know. Charan said in his book that good CEO will take care of 3 priorities that will in combination take business where they want it to go and devote nearly all the time and attention to those priorities. He also said that good CEO will use their business acumen to test the logic of their priority and the path they are setting the business on. So many product lines, you have to know which one generates money and which one consumes cash.
Making sure you have the right people to get the work done well. Coaching them so they can expand their personal capacity in order that they and the business can accomplish more. Coaching them on their behavior so they can become a leader themselves. To achieve tangible, measurable results consistently over time, you must be able to select and develop the right people, and then you have to synchronize their efforts and link them to the business priorities. Synchronization makes the whole organization better. It leverages the resources that are already in place and allows you to move faster, something that is vitally important today. Fortunately, you don't need to master each line, number, and footnote. In fact, to get an idea of how well a company is being run, you usually only have to look at 3 sets of fairly straightforward numbers. First is the company's profit and loss statement, or sometimes called the income statement, which summarizes revenues and the cost. Number 2 is the balance sheet, which is summary of the company's assets, liabilities, and shareholders' equity. Number 3, the cash flow statement, which tracks the amount of cash entering and leaving the company. These relatively few numbers are really all you need to look at to get a good understanding of the financial shape of company.
And that's the review from Bright Stars. I hope you do understand what business is about. And I hope you enjoy our review for this book. See you on our next review, and bye-bye.